標的は大域3個ルナガロンだ。退社後での借りを返してやろう。
Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? Whoever's in the chat, nobody. What is up? Some cool looking water. What's in here? What the hell? What the fuck is in here? What the heck? Well, that's cool. There it is.
共にクエストを成功させよう。 見つけたぞ、ルナガロン。もう逃がしはしない。
What
車跡でやり合った時より凶暴になっているな。
Oh my god. Jesus.
しいな。
What the heck is that? One second. How much range though? That's so stupid, bro.
ギデンと一緒であれば失敗する気がしないな。 進めて。
These monsters are annoying, bro. Wow.
しなさい。少し待っていてくれ。すまない。少し手間取った。 美しい総流ね。
Oh my god, dude, I can't see. Oh my god. This monster is fucking annoying. Sorry, God, it's really
しなきゃあげる。 狙われてるわよ。決まりね。お疲れ様。とても有意義な時間だったぞ。
whack ass monster, bro. What a whack ass monster. Whack, bro. This is a terrible ass monster. Let me go back.
Yeah, すごいね。
まったく。私たちの帰りを待てなかったのか。
別に君たちの能力を疑ってるわけじゃないんだよ。かといって黙って家宝を待つっていうのもね。
ああなってしまっては止められん。あとは報告を待つとしよう。任せる。バハリ、調査は中断だ。
どうして？
中断だ。上だ。
急げ！
大丈夫だ。
We're not cutting, right? Oh shit. No, Zeno. Already?
期限満場ですね。お好きなクエストをどうぞ。
Oh, easy monsters, bruh.
お仲間との狩猟ですね。またお越しくださいませ。
おや、いらっしゃい。いってらっしゃい。
Hella class, bruh. Give it to me, give it to me.
やあ、どうも。また来てね。
よう、調子はどうだ。じゃあまたな。
いらっしゃい。
こんにちはっす。さらばっす。いいお天気ですね。ご自愛くださいね。受付いたします。ええ。 も小さいし武器が使えませんので、狩猟に行く皆様に憧れます。このちっちゃにどなたか武具の扱いを教えてくれないでしょうか。どうかお気をつけて。
So fucking hot.
楽しくなりそうね。
Alright, Noah, let's go. Oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas now. What the fuck? crazy. Oh, I fucked that. Get out the air, bro. Really cool. What the hell? Oh. Dude, this guy is bullshit. Gosh. Alright. What? Right on that way, bro. Right where it hurts. What? Ah, man.
やってくれたわね。 のうちね。狙われてるわよ。
What the fucking bullshit is that, dude? Deal. Oh my god, dude, this is the fucking worst boss. Worst monster in the game right now. I'm so over this for checks right now. It's pissing me off.
しよう。
What is a smith? This is a smith? Oh.
さあどうする？またな。
Alright. Now, what should we play next, y'all?
Then that is above your pay grade, then any 10-star quest should still be higher value than the 9-star options, unless you are taking more than double the time to complete a 10-star quest than you would for a 9-star quest. But even then, that would only still be in reference to the 9-star investigations, where you can get like up to 20 charms in the reward boxes for the investigation. And those aren't something that people have in large supply unless you farmed for them endlessly. So in general, 10-star quests are the way to go now if you are capable of doing them. Otherwise, 9-star investigations are your only option, and the best 9 stars are double monster investigations involving either Seregios or Legiacris as one of the 2 monsters in it, as that for whatever reason just boosts the actual reward boxes in a way that not every 9-star monster does, but is much less difficult than the other ones that boost the rewards, like Gore Magala, for example. Also, just to re-emphasize it, this only applies to rarity 8 and rarity 7 talismans. The Time Worn charm specifically can only drop as rarity 7 or 8, so if the talisman that you actually want is rarity 5 or rarity 6 for whatever reason, you do still need to do the 9-star quests instead. Also worth mentioning, there was one free gold melding ticket from a login bonus that's going on right now, and the gold melding ticket turns into 10 Time Worn charms, so make sure that you make use of that, as we all have at least one of these right now, and that's a lot of charms you'd be giving up for free. That's charms then, so let's talk about, well, a lot of other things. More specifically, let's talk about the Battle Tempered Emblem item. This is also a reward that is exclusive to 10-star monster quests, but it is a sort of catch-all high-value reward that works into multiple different systems. If you are still looking to fill out your decoration collection, Battle Tempered Emblems are worth 300 points for decoration melding in the game, which is the equivalent of 2 high-tier random weapon decorations or 3.3 high-tier armor decorations that are random as well through the system. They are also, when trying to meld relics, specifically especially if you're trying to do the new mutated armaments, which are the Gogma Ardian parts. These didn't used to be meldable, now they are meldable. For this system, the Battle Tempered Emblem is worth 960 points, which is the equivalent of 3 mutated armaments for every single Battle Tempered Emblem, which is actually a pretty good exchange rate from that there. Battle Tempered Emblems can also be used at the Smelting Foundry in the Oil Well Basin and be exchanged for either armor spheres or Auracalcite through the system. They don't recommend actually doing that with these because the return value is quite low for the armor sphere specifically, and for the Auracalcite side of things, you get much more value just plugging the Battle Tempered Emblem directly into the Gogma Ardian reinforced screen itself. If you trade a Battle Tempered Emblem through smelting for Auracalcite, it's worth 5 Auracalcite, whereas if you just use it in the reinforced system, it's the equivalent of 10 Auracalcite, so it's literally double the value to just plug it right in here. As for getting Battle Tempered Emblems efficiently, it's actually exactly the same as with the charm farming. You want to just do Arch Tempered Arkfeld. He has literally double the reward potential for Battle Tempered Emblems as far as I can see. His reward boxes can have 2 emblems. I've never seen any of the other ones give more than 1 in a single reward box, which means that he's the most efficient one, unless you can do another one literally twice as fast, which is unlikely. Next up, let's talk about Gogma Ardian weapon parts. Gogma Ardian weapons are the best option for every weapon now, if I'm not mistaken, which means getting them is on everyone's minds, and making them as good as possible is pretty important too. We just talked about Battle Tempered Emblems, which are the most efficient upgrade material for these to then mess with the reinforcements, but the other thing that you need to think about are the Gogma Ardian parts themselves, both to make the weapon to begin with, and also to roll for new set bonuses after it's made. The general most efficient way to get these is from farming Gogmazios himself and making a point of breaking any glowing blue bits on him during the quest, as well as making sure that you use the Elder Breaker Cannon during the quest, which you probably will be doing anyways, but doing so gives you some extra mutated parts to roll at the end of the quest, so make sure you do. Instead, I'll reiterate here that the Elder Melder in Zuja Village now has a Gogma Ardian part melding option, and the Battle Tempered Emblems we just spoke about can be traded for 3 parts each, so that is also an option, but it's mostly just a way to get some Gogma Ardian parts while farming 10-star quests for other reasons, rather than being more efficient than Gog himself. Gog is still the best way for specifically these. Next up, let's talk about armor spheres. You can smelt monster materials and tickets and such for armor spheres spheres at the smelting foundry, but that simply is not the most efficient way to get armor spheres anymore if you have a decent build already up and running. Instead, it is this specific event quest, Endless Sky, Endless Sea. This is a quest for a regular Legiacris and then a tempered Rathalos in the Wounded Hollow. 8 minutes is around the benchmark I would expect from most average players on a quest like this, depending on weapon type and stuff like that, and I get somewhere from 20,000 to 25,000 upgrade points worth of armor spheres from completing it, which puts it at somewhere around 3,000 armor upgrade points per minute of quest completion. For comparison, 10-star quests often give a couple of heavy armor spheres. Heavy armor spheres are worth 5,000 upgrade points each. For 2 heavy armor spheres to reach equivalent value of what we just talked about, you would then have to be completing a 10-star quest every 3.5 minutes or so. So yeah, Endless Sky, Endless Sea is absolutely the way to go for armor sphere upgrades. On the note of armor upgrading, hunter symbols have become infinitely more relevant recently because you need them for transcending your armor, which is very, very useful. So let's quickly go over how to farm these. They only come from tempered monsters and different monsters for each level of symbol as well. The quest that I want to direct you towards specifically is Every Hunter's Dream. This is a new event quest for 4 tempered Quematrice and a tempered Mizitsune. I have found it incredibly solid for rewards from time to complete for this in terms of hunter symbols specifically. It is definitely RNG. You won't get the same rewards every time, of course, but for whatever reason, this quest drops all 3 tiers of hunter symbols in solid amounts. And as an example, here is one of my runs that took just under 9 minutes solo, and I got 3 hunter symbol 1, 6 hunter symbol 2, and then 2 hunter symbol 3, all from that same quest in that same time frame. This can be made faster with more players doing the quest together or more optimization in the build, but to my knowledge, this is the best hunter symbol farming option in the game right now. Next up then, let's talk about monster materials and parts sort of generally, as those are obviously used not just for making and upgrading equipment, but you can also use them at the smelting foundry and for other purposes too. If you want to maximize the monster parts that you get per quest, there are a couple of things that you can do that I recommend doing, and a couple of other things that you could do that are probably a little bit too far. That said, I'll try to guide you towards what is actually sensible to lean into rather than recommending the other stuff past that. First thing then is to consider the feast that you eat based on the materials that you want. Every main feast option that you can order in the hub includes some sort of food skill that increases drops. Kunafa Feast has Lucky Meal, which increases target rewards at the end of the quest, so random parts from the target reward pool. Azuz gives you up to 2 bonus carves per monster, which also includes extra bonus carves on a severed tail, so you can get bonus carves after killing it, then more bonus carves after severing a part as well. So if you plan on severing parts off, and the specific part that you desire can come from a severed part, that can be up to 4 bonus rolls per quest, which is very, very, very good. Sealed Meal gives you bonus materials on capturing monsters, so if you plan to capture a monster, it is actually quite solid. If you don't, it's not, and I guess it sort of goes for Azuz Meal too. If you plan on capturing, then it won't actually do much, but that's the 2 situations in which those excel. Then there's the Suja Meal, which is chance for bonus part drop when you destroy a wound, and that is a very limited selection of parts that can drop when you destroy wounds on a monster, so I generally don't consider this one to be of too high value, but it's still worth knowing. Generally speaking, I would say that the Azuz Feast is the highest value among those if you're actually fully slaying monsters, but now we have another contender as well, at least for the immediate moment, which is the classic Tonkatsu Ramen Meal from the Ramen collaboration, and this comes with Spicy Red Meal Attack. This food skill activates what is essentially 2 ranks of Part Breaker for 30 seconds after you eat a consumable item during a quest. 2 Part Breaker is 20% bonus part damage on top of other bonuses, but 20% bonus part damage can then be used to break more parts off of a monster. If the specific part that you are after from rewards is something that you can get from breaking a monster's wing or something like that, if you're using a weapon that isn't good at breaking wings, as an example, you can use this to make it easier to confirm the specific part break that you're trying to get, because it will take less hits in the wing to break the wing. The overall part rewards from the quest are a little bit higher with this from other feasts, but this one specifically does have a niche use in this sense if you're after an ultra specific part of the monster that you're trying to focus in particular. Beyond that, there are lucky vouchers which you can use when posting a quest to give yourself bonus rewards at the end of it. You get a new lucky voucher once per day from login rewards, and also on top of that there are things like skills that you can put into your build itself, but I'm always of the opinion that if you start putting skills into your build to boost the rewards at the end of a quest, the quest will then go slower enough that it's not worth doing that, and you are actually losing efficiency overall instead of gaining it. So those are the things that I think you should stick to actually boost this. You can also run non-tempered investigations if they have good reward boxes. It's worth mentioning, like if you are after a monster's gem, a lot of monsters can have investigations roll with a guaranteed gem in the reward slots, but that doesn't apply to things that can't have investigations. As for feast vouchers, because they were an important part of what we just talked about, feast vouchers can come from daily login rewards, but these rewards will also just give you a barrel bowling ticket. Barrel bowling can be done in the Grand Hub, and one of the rewards from barrel bowling are meal vouchers. You can also now bowl for 10 tickets worth of rewards at the same time to significantly speed up the process of turning bowling vouchers into meal tickets, so it's never been easier. You can also do things like wear the active festival armor set, whichever one it is at the time. Right now that would be the Flame Fate set, because the set bonus on the festival sets makes it so that you get bonus items at the end of a hunt while their festival is active. This also counts for low rank quests, and it even counts for small monsters, so you can just run low rank small monster quests in the festival armor set and you will get meal vouchers occasionally, which is not bad. It's not faster than running 10 barrel bowling vouchers in a single game of bowling, but it's another solid option for these if you are running low on bowling tickets. The other option for farming meal tickets are arena quests, specifically the 2 permanent ones that have pick a meal vouchers in their potential rewards, which, to be clear, is the Chotacabra arena quest and the Rathian arena quest. Both of these have them in the reward pool, with a higher chance the better rank that you get during the quest. Next up then, just to touch on it quickly, is decorations. Once you are HR 100, you can craft a large portion of the decorations at the Melder quite easily, but there are still a bunch of important ones that you need to actually get through RNG endgame farming. This is best done through investigations, and while some 7-star and 8-star investigations will have decoration reward boxes, the highest number of decoration-based reward boxes come from non-tempered quests, specifically a higher tier non-tempered quest, the best option being an Arkfeld investigation, a non-tempered Arkfeld that will often be the best way to farm for decoration specifically, but any untempered high tier monster investigation should have good decoration rewards too. Just a couple of topics left then. First is Zenny and guild points, which we covered together because they are best done together, and the method is the same that it's ever been. First, fast travel to Area 8 Underground Lake Camp on the Scarlet Forest. Run along this path to the diveable water area and dive through it. Once on the other side, you want to use your capture net to grab a bunch of fish, and a neat tip here is that you can crouch before you fire the net, then stand up after firing, which cancels the recovery animation. This lets you repeat that same motion immediately, which lets you do it a lot faster, and so you can catch the remaining fish before they escape, because generally the fish will start running after you've done this once. After doing that though, you would then immediately fast travel to Area 6 Flowering Rocks Camp, run towards the actual forward area as for distance, then turn left into this cave here before you leave the camp completely, and in here is another little pond full of fish that you can capture net. After grabbing them, repeat the loop as much as you want between these 2 camps. One loop can easily average around 10 to 15,000 zenny in under a minute once you get the movements down properly, and that can really add up if you just do it on repeat for a bit. One thing that could potentially end up being better if you get lucky with it is the new Stories 3 collaboration egg delivery quest, a royal request. Potential rewards from the quest are silver and gold eggs. Silver eggs sell for 10,000 zenny each, which is just very, very valuable, and gold eggs sell for 20,000 zenny each. I have had this quest end multiple times with 0 eggs as rewards, but I've also had it end with 1 silver and 2 golds, which is the equivalent of 50,000 zenny. It doesn't seem to care about the quality of the egg that you hand in during the quest, so you do not have to actively search for platinum shine eggs to get zenny rewards from this. Just grab the 4 eggs closest to 10th as quickly as you possibly can. Because of that, the reward section giving gold and silver eggs, you can actually boost them with lucky vouchers and the lucky meal skill that we talked about earlier when talking about monster part boosting. That said, with the RNG of this, with the fact that it can sometimes give 0 trade-in materials, sometimes give a bunch of them, I would say that it is better to do the fishing loop if you are farming zenny and guild points solo. But if you specifically want zenny and can organize a group of at least 2 hunters, ideally 4, to run this egg quest together, you can definitely get it to the point that it overtakes the fishing loop in zenny value, as that drops the completion time down to like 2 minutes or less on a royal request. It's just very dependent on luck to do so, and if you got some friends to do it with you, but I thought I'd offer both options so you can make that choice. Finally then, we have nourishing extracts. These are used for crafting things like ancient potions, mega demon drugs, and mega armor skin, but aren't able to be gathered by the NPCs and villages for you easily. The easy way of getting these then is as rewards from barrel bowling, where they drop loads of that now. If you are out of barrel bowling tickets, the next best way is low rank Guardian Sacred optional quest. This is a thing because all Guardian monsters have nourishing extracts as quest rewards, including low rank Guardian monsters and including small monsters, which the only one is the Guardian Sacreds. But at low rank, small monsters have the same nourishing extract drop rate as high rank large monster Guardians as well, so this is by far the most efficient way to farm these, as you can easily do it in less than a minute, and I have gotten gotten as many as 4 extracts from a single completion of this quest in the past. That's just about it for today then, everyone. Your full guide to farming all of the various things that you might want to farm in Monster Hunter Wilds after all of the various updates that we had along the way. And while we did do one of these just a couple of months back, there's a surprising amount of changes from that because of the recent additions with the 10-star quests and the anniversary festival changing things up and all that stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you out with whatever your goals are to farm moving forwards in this game. Like if you liked the video, subscribe to the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet. Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.
Hold on.
That's insane, bro. How's that game free to play? That is just crazy, bro. Alright, came here to do a job. We're gonna do it. Now, if I need a weapon change, I fucking hate this with Jax. I hate this with Jax right now. It just feels bad.
Now for the dual blades. Last time I talked about them, they were in the A tier, given the many buffs that they got from Rise to Sunbreak. But therefore it is very easy to state that the light bowgun remains in the S tier. And finally we have the final weapon of the tier list, the counterpart to the light bowgun, the heavy skills such as
Should I just go play longsword, bro? Fuck it, just counter spam all day. I think we should, man. Yeah, where?
If you're starting Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, it means you've just entered Master Rank. This means that all of your high rank gear is now outdated. Slots. This means you can customize it when you only just start playing. Velociprey. To do this, you want to go to the new, or should I say returning jungle around the map and
Whoa.
if you're
What the
starting
fuck?
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, it means you've just entered.
Hello hunters, welcome back to my channel, Beppo here. The Sunbreak expansion will finally drop tomorrow for with the addition of these armor pieces, my set looks like this. Here you can see the skills, the decorations and max number of 6 shiny drops. In this way you will get lots of extra materials, the decorations and the charm I'm using.
Okay, there's some good information right here. There's some good info. Make it actually. Really? Well, anyway. I really don't. Oh.
Anyway, for the moment, this is the build I'm using at Master Rank 4. I don't have a good charm to use, but it's not necessary to make the build work. I don't have a good charm to use in Master Rank, so even if you have to farm some Lunagaron, the second key quest you can do is the Rathalos. That's because we want to craft its coil, which later in the game we will swap for the Tsushi's one. After completing 2 key quests, you will unlock the Urgent quest, which is not other than Astalos, the monster from Generations. At the same time, you will also unlock the Harvest Moon and the Tempered Spirit Blade, the last 2 switch skills of Longsword. Although these new switch skills aren't that important for most of the players, against some specific monsters they can have some uses. The Tempered Spirit Blade will either replace the Helmbreaker or the Sakura Slash. while the Harvest Moon shares the same slot as the Serene Pose. The Tempered Spirit Blade can help you level up the Spirit Gauge level faster, but it doesn't deal high damage, while the Harvest Moon is a circle inside which the hunter gets extra damage ticks on all the counters and have infinite Spirit Gauge. However, it is extremely limiting, which means you need to play flawlessly to correctly utilize this switch skill.
Hello hunters, my name is Dark Hero, welcome back to the YouTube chest and the Dev Stench legs. From this point on, you should try to craft.
Sup bros, Head Ninja Poir here. So you will want to start building some full Master Rank gear to defend better. This is a Moldron Helm X, Bareth Mail X, Velociprey Gloves, Baggy Waist X, and Death Stench Heel X, so really similar to my longsword build. In order to make the Death Stench boots, however, you will need Master Rank Sinister Cloths from sending your Palicos to a Master Rank Mercenaries mission for Master Rank maps, which again is around Master Rank 3. The cloth should be gotten from the Sparkly Bones item, so what you can do is the old Rajang Arena Shuffle method, except with the Master Rank. Die to the monster way faster, to take about Rapid 3, Protective Polish level 3.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. That's pretty good. Let's go, girls. Oh my god. Bruh. Where the heck am I, dude?
お怪我はございませんか。ああ、おかげさまで。やはり落差に戸惑ってしまうな。大満足。
I'm exhausted. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
特別なクエストが届きましたよ。クエストリストを開きますね。
bothering after this.
楽しくなりそうね。ああ、素敵な会話。思い切り暴れられそうね。ルーチか、もう少し冷静に。いや、もうやるしかない力。やれやれ。さあ。
Dude, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck, man? Leave me alone. How about that, bro? Dude. Just leave me alone.
手加減しないわよ。
Holy shit, dude. What is up with the monsters? Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, this game is pissing me off. hit me.
また気持ちが高ぶって申し訳ございませんでした。いや、どちらも誇り高き王国騎士ルーチカだ。それで構わないさ。
Who put a shark trap in the middle of the motherfucking, next to the wall, bruh? Who put the motherfucking shark trap next to the wall, bruh? Yo, yes, sir. Fuck it, bro. With like 2 monsters. That's not what. Oh, I forgot to fucking eat.
楽しくなりそうね。
いってらっしゃい。
特別なクエストが届きましたよ。お好きなクエストをどうぞ。よろしくお願いいたします。
それでは出発。
Oh, this is not the village. This is the motherfucking hub quest. No wonder. Maybe I should just go back and finish everything. Go, bitch. Damn. All the white is crazy. Major problem with the sharpness. Yeah. I still got some blue.
何か仕掛けてくるわ。
Oh my god. These guys are actually getting my ass.
もらっていくわ。大切に使うわね。取るわよ。気持ちを沈めて。注意して。何か仕掛けてくるわ。手加減しないわよ。注意して。攻撃に備えて。追いかけるわよ。気持ちを沈めて。
でも